Okay, so, hello everybody. This is Zackman Awesomeness 2 here. Bet you didn't think I'm back again so soon, did you? Well, very unfortunate. Very nice. Very nice. Welcome to the stream. I am your lovely host, Zackman Awesomeness 2. And today is going to be a tour of the Island of Sodor Customized Redux Project version 2. Anyways, this is a really big route, and I have like 139 baseboards for the route. So, this is what I have on the project, plus the sneak peek preview of working progress of the new Ffarquhar Branchline extension. So as always, we're going to stop at Knapford Station. Turn the volume off. There we go. That's better. Alright, so here's Knapford Station. Self-explanatory. Looks good. Nothing too fancy. There's Knapford Junction. Knapford Junction's over here. We've got Birdie's Shed. The Milk Depot. Bus area. Pretty much everything is here still. There's still a tramway at Knapford, which takes us to the sheds from Season 7. Instead, I changed these signs. This is a new change on the Little Western extension that you guys downloaded. Instead of the sign saying Knapford Goods, it just says Knapford. Turns out I have the Knapford Station signs, so I added them here to replace the old Knapford Goods sign. Looks nice, in my opinion. Some of these buildings have changed. Bit tired. Yeah. So, in the Tidmouth, Knapford, and Ellsbridge Light Railway route, my first release of the project, this used to be a forest. And now I added a section of town when I released the Little Western extension. You know, well, to put it this way, when I released the Little Western extension, I had to update the town at Knapford over here. It even drags out to the edge over here, as you can see. Well then, the town at Knapford remains the same nonetheless. Let's go down south first. As you can see, everything is still the same. The countryside is good. The windmill's still up there. Hill's still turning away. Here's Season 6 Crosby Tunnel. That's natural. Very natural. That's still there. And the CGI series level crossing, which gives us the portal to the Crosby extension. Well, not portal. Well, the stop sign. This is... Mal J. Washington asks if this is a Twitch stream or a YouTube stream. This is... Well, I'm mostly on Twitch, but very rarely I use YouTube. Because... Well, some train races I use YouTube. Most of the train races are on Twitch, but some of my races involve using YouTube. Needless to say, let's return to Knapford again, and we're gonna actually go north towards Knapford Harbor uh, with Harold. Little Harold. I should add his helipad up here. That would be nice. Anyway, here's Knapford Harbor. There's the station, and then there's the yard. It still looks exactly the same. Probably not gonna get back there anytime soon, but I hope to get back to that soon. Maybe in the next few extensions, maybe. Maybe it's when I complete some of the main line. Because all I'm doing so far are branch lines and branch lines. Very, very, very weird. Not even doing the main line yet. Jeez. Here's there's the head shunt, as you can see. There's a buffer here on rusty track. I was originally gonna have the track go have the track merge, but I just ended it in buffers, so that's good. So it looks okay. Here's Knapford Tunnel. Kind of looks okay in my opinion. I could update this area, I'm not quite sure, but I'm thinking about updating a few areas. Alright, so we have the Carlton section. Here is the village, the updated village area on the little, well, when I released the Little Western extension, I updated a few things. This is one of the changes. Oh, this is another one of the changes that you can see on the extension. Is that my new cottages that I had downloaded. Well, not downloaded, I made them by myself. I did it all by hand. These 3 cottages. I did them all by hand, as you can see. All by my magical hands. Okay, so other side of the bridge. An embankment. And there's a cow on a derelict truck. He's standing on a derelict truck. If for some reason you do not have this derelict truck, you'll be greeted by a floating cow. That's all I can say. It's humorous, I know, but could be humorous if you don't have the derelict truck and you are greeted with a standing floating cow. Here's the signal house and another bridge over here. And then continuing down here, continuing up north, we have the Lower Tidmouth Washdown, which is based on the one from Season 3, The Trouble with Mud. And then over here we have Lower Tidmouth by itself, as you can see. Looks okay. In my opinion, looks okay. Made it as accurate as possible. Made the layout as accurate as possible to the original. So please excuse any blandness that you see. Changed the names of a few places. This is the Marston Heights Branchline. Over here, we have the bridge. Actually, right here I haven't done yet. Actually, this here is a little bland, but it's alright. I'll go back and fix this later, after I finish streaming. Did not notice that till now. Here's the Valley Bridge from Season 3. Well, Marston Heights is probably just the country line from Season 3. And the flooded version from Percy's Promise. And then we come to a new station, which I built. I was originally going to put the RWS field here. but it looked bland in my opinion, and it won't fit at all. So I chose to add a new station instead, along with a freelance yard, and I called it Greenwald. Ken Stafford wonders if he saw the windmill in the season 1-7. He was wondering if he saw the post windmill from the first few season openings. I'm gonna get to that in a little bit. I'll get to that in a bit, so I can prove it to him that I did. Yes, you saw the classic windmill. Alright, here's Tidmouth, my own interpretation of Tidmouth, with the season 3 style yard. Well, I tried. Didn't look as I wanted it to be, but it's alright. I may have plans to change Tidmouth to change the whole area of Tidmouth, but I don't know yet. Here's Reginald from GWR Studios Goof Videos. Remember when he fell into a ditch and never came out and got scrapped? You know, don't want to say that. Here's Tidmouth Sheds. Self-explanatory. If you read the wiki, self-explanatory. In the CGI series, there's a town behind the sheds, so I added that. So I have that. Okay, over here we have the town square from the CGI series. It's kind of like my own interpretation plus the CGI layout, but I suppose it'll do it. Suppose it'll do. Here's Callendale. In the TV series, it was near a like a large body of water. It didn't look very good at all, in my opinion. So I just added like some woodland forests. Just kind of like put it in a remote location in the forest instead, to make it look more realistic. Here's the castellated tunnel area. Here's where the champion, the bull, slid down a slope. In the season 4 episode Bullseyes, if you watched the episode, I have the set based on that. Over here is just a generic road crossing, and then we get to Ellsbridge. But we're gonna go this way, and then we go to the Ellsbridge Good Sidings from it's a recycled set from season 3 from Percy James and a Fruitful Day, when James meets Thomas and his coaches in a few sightings. Under a bridge, we go to the church from the new series, Calling All Engines in season 9, most likely. And then we go to a tunnel and another stop sign, which tells us that the loop line is going to be there. So, let's go back. I'll showcase what's beyond Ellsbridge Viaduct later. But for right now, I want to get to the good stuff. Behind Tidmouth Sheds is the 2-arched road bridge. It looks okay, in my opinion. I added like a freelance town. Not to mention, if you see these random white circles over here, that means I was planning a road. There's an invisible track under here, under these roads, so that the road vehicles can have their adventure on the route. Genius idea, right? Have road vehicles travel on the route. Here's Conrad's Bridge. It's probably a work in progress. I don't know. But, this is my own interpretation, so there. And then we go to the Little Western section of the TKLER route. ELR, I mean. There's the beach, and then around here we go to the castle tunnel over here. Looks identical to the original, right? Right? I think. Here's Upper Tidmouth. I was originally gonna make a station based on Special Attraction, but a user stated that the station from Special Attraction was supposed to be on the Normandy branch line. So well, because of that, I had no choice but to use it as a freelance station. So doesn't mean I'm not going to use the Special Attraction station anywhere. It's just supposed to be on the Normandy branch, so I am going to move it there when I get around to it. That's a long story. Don't want to tell you that. Don't want to tell you long stories, because that would waste time. Here's the set from Escape. And then we go to the actual Little Western extension, which I released on the website. Here's the Special Attraction bit, the village. And then we go to Tidmouth Halt. And there's the Halt sheds, and then there's the station. Okay, so there's another camera. There's like a few camera angles. One facing a distance away from the. There's a one camera angle that's facing the entire area. One facing the station, and one facing the bridge just past it. And then passing through a long tunnel, well, a short tunnel actually. We go through over the bridge from Donald's Duck. And then after that, under the bridge, we go to the cricket field. I called it the Bulgy Cricket Field. Why did I name that? Why did I name it Bulgy Cricket Field? Because this is where Bulgy's field is, and then there's where the cricket field is. So it was supposed to be Ellsbridge Cricket Field, but I did not think it was Ellsbridge Cricket Field. It was actually Bulgy Cricket Field, because Bulgy's bridge is right here, right there. Until the Little Western extension comes out, I might replace this bridge, but only time will tell on that one. Moving on. Down the hill, we go to Halltraw Station. Yeah, it looks kind of good. Good for a accurate station building. Looks good. The village is freelance. Or so I thought. And then over here is the useless reference from the Bulgy RWS version. Halltreath. A misspelt Halltraw in one of the Railway Series books. Kind of useless, I know. Here's the Bluffs Cove Lighthouse. I kind of like this area. Here's Bluffs Cove. The Bluffs Cove area looks kind of good too. Siding right here. The big building over here. The rock wall formation. And then we ascend the hill. We ascend. And then we go to Season 3 Arlesborough. Originally, I was supposed to put it like this, but I put it like that. Don't know why I did that. Had no choice. In the Little Western extension, I did not add this extra bit. When you download the Ffarquhar branch extension, the Little Western extension will have one small modification between the village and the viaduct. Is this transfer right there. Okay. Here's the viaduct itself. It's loosely based on its railway series counterpart. And I added another one just over here. Just a few feet, just like a little bit away. A few, like some miles, so like a mile or two away. Like a few feet away. Allsborough Tramway, which is actually Toby's branch line. So we have the castle, the cliffside track, and the lake. And the Tidmouth Bay Bridge. I'll show you this section later. But for right now, I want to get to the other parts. Here's Allsborough West. I was originally going to reference it from CGI, but I did it my way. I did my own interpretation of Allsborough West, all by myself. This is all handcrafted by myself. No references, but kind of like RWS, almost, due to the shed being here, and then the station over here. Then the Arsdale Railway connects itself, while the branch line connects to a very familiar location from the CGI series, which is Allsborough Harbor. Are you playing Roblox? No, this is trains. This is trains. This is trains. Hello, Red Creeper. Hello there, Red Creeper. Looks like he's entered the stream. Usually I don't get that much visitors. 2 are watching now. Hello, Red Creeper. Hello, Red Creeper. Hello, Red Creeper. Hello, Red Creeper. Either you're not hearing me or you have your volume low. And I sent you, and Red Creeper, I say hello. Okay. Whew, that was weird. Okay, moving on. Beyond Allsborough Harbor, we get to Lake Arles. A freelance location just after the harbor. This is what the normal lake is supposed to be. This is the normal lake. There's the post windmill over there. Over here. Obvious. Okay. Here's the Cowes branch. Okay, here's the Cowes branch line. I was gonna do this is where the Harwick branch is gonna go. Looks like the Epic Mario is here. You know, the one that I have in the TCF Video Bloopers character list in the movie. He's kinda nice. He's kinda cool. I like Epic Mario. Jackman, are you forgetting someone? I'm not forgetting anybody. I'm not forgetting. Cause I can see the chat. I have the chat perfectly visible on my screen. I have the chat perfectly visible on my screen. So I can see who's here and who's not. Here's the bridge from Useful Railway. You know, the episode where Rex crashes in slow motion. And here's my own interpretation of Bridge Street over here. And then over here is a Bridge Creek halt. There's a halt. And then the main area, Bridge Creek. Here's Swamper's Lodge. Keep out. Okay, so Thomas Santello is here, and he's kind of confused that I'm not noticing him. Pardon me for forgetting you, Thomas Santello. That's kind of good name, actually. Yeah. I like how Red Creeper is preventing to use curse words, and I'm proud of him for not using curse words. Using other things that don't interpretate with the word. Okay, that was the Little Western extension. Oh, I forgot this section over here. I forgot the lower section, the mainline area. The Tidmouth Mill, Season 5 Tower Mill area, as you can see. And there's the Season 7 Tunnel. And then after this, we go to... Here's the other section. Here's the other side of the tunnel. And then here's the... And here is the windmill here. There's just another windmill. I'm pretty fetish with windmills. For some reason. And here's the going under the Valley Bridge and then turn back to Lower Tidmouth. I'm not done yet, however. There's like one more area, or like a few more areas that I need to show you, which is the Ffarquhar Branch extension. Okay, so moving on from Nafford Junction on here, we go under the bridge and then go to a few CGI scenes. Over here is the disused carriage shed. Red Creeper asks me what the point is playing trains. Well, it's a lot. If you read the guide on trains, if you read the trains manual, you'll see what it does, what you can do on it. You can do whatever you want on it. There are various routes available for everybody, and you can make your own routes. Do whatever you want with your routes. And in trains, build your own sessions. The possibilities are endless. The game, Trains, the Trains game is just basically do whatever you want type of game. It's sandbox, similar to Minecraft. Well, not similar to Minecraft, but sandbox. Well, it's a sandbox game, basically. It's a sandbox game. If you know what a sandbox game is, then you'll definitely know what Trains is. Unfortunately, Trains is not free, and you have to buy it. But I've done some very weird ways to download Trains for free. But I'm not going to tell you because it's a secret, and I'm not releasing secrets to anybody at all. No secrets. It's a secret, only to myself. Okay, so what you just saw right there was the intro bridge from season... Well, that appeared mostly, CGI series. Season 1 base. Here's the level crossing. Of course, the track goes to 1. And then under the bridge, we get to see the famous post-windmill scene from the classic series intro of Thomas and Friends. So yes, you did see the post windmill from the classic series intro. Okay, everybody, why are we talking about illnesses in a trains video? That's so unrelated. I don't get it. Why are people discussing anything involves sickness when this is a train stream and not a illness stream? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Okay, so here's Drya over here. Drya's right here. So, okay, so, yeah. Here's Drya. And then here's where the soccer ground is. However, instead of having like a random soccer ground area, I just added a big stadium like area up on a hill. And moving on beyond Drya is this bridge here that Birdie goes over. And then there's the church from season 6. And the Audrey Recreational Park is right by the church. Don't ask why, but I think I did it for filler. This is filler. That's all. All it is filler. Filler, 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 filler. Alright, so, hey, the new hurricane, it coming to my city in Palmetto, and I'm scared. I'm not leaving my city. I would just gotta die for my city and my family, and I should do my homework right now. Awkward. I think he's talking about Hurricane Harvey, right? Hurricane Harvey? Filler, 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 filler. Filler, 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 filler. I just said so. I just said so. It's Harvey. I just said so. Blah 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 blah. Alright, so there's the goods station in the farm area. Going back into topic now, thank you. Here's the season 19 tower mill from CGI series. Filler, 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 filler. Here's the sports field station. Sports field station. Yeah, I modeled the station building by hand, as you can see. I did it all by myself. What is it? Okay, so Thomas Santello says it's not Hurricane Harvey, it's something worse. But Hurricane Irma? What the heck is Hurricane Irma? I'm gonna look that up. Hurricane Irma. Hurricane Irma strengthens to Category 5, Puerto Rico, Florida brace. So, anybody who lives in Florida, I hope you survive. Gather resources, fight off the dangers of Mother Nature, and go to a bunker if you have one. Probably underground. A Cat 5. I mean, I wonder what would happen if it's a cat 10. Cat 10, 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 cat 10. I wonder if it's a cat 10. What if it's a cat 10? Here's Toriak. The epic Mario appears to live in New York, so... Well, I'm technically in Jersey, so neither of us have to worry about it. It's good, right? Maybe. I guess it's good. Here's the lead mines. It's a nice area of lead mines. So, okay, so, here's the, this is the mines where Thomas falls down the mine. Here's McCall's farm from, Season 8. And then, here's the crossing from Season 19. Or 18. I'll just say it's another CGI level crossing. Let's just say that. Okay, so over here's the deep branch cutting. Over here. And then continuing on, we have Elsbridge. We just went back to Elsbridge. Wow. How remarkable. And now, for the moment we've all been waiting for. The rest of the preparing the rest of the Ffarquhar Branchline. Boy, do I love SpongeBob. It's all good, folks. It's all good. Sorry about that. Anyway, moving on beyond Elsbridge Junction, the line is in fresh country. A lot of these areas are work in progress, so be warned. So, whoa! This is the mountain from the other side of the mountain from Season 19. And moving on over here is the watermill from the CGI series using Season 2 architecture design. So yeah, and then behind the watermill, I added some like the field, like just random field, like a random field over here. If you saw the Adventure Begins intro, Miles J. Washington said, "I believe that Sodor is a country itself 4 times in a row, and I say it's kind of true according to the Great Race. According to Thomas and Friends' The Great Race, Sodor is its own country. Don't know why it's its own country, but apparently it is." Here's a hiding place where Toby hides from Signals Crossed, Season 18. If you get the episode, there's a signal box where Toby counts the bricks on the signal box. You know that episode? Okay, this is where Farmer Trotter's pig farm is. This is where the pig farm is gonna go. And then here's Maythwaite Forest with the post windmill adjacent over here. another section of the forest, along with a level crossing where Percy crashes into a wagon and has lime all over him, turning him to what appears to be a ghost. And here is the canal crossing bridge thing from Train Stops Play. Okay, so this is where the old quarry line is going to be, along with the mud. There's going to be there. I'm adding a mine over here, so yeah. And then once you exit Maithwaite Forest, we will see Maithwaite Station. It's loosely based on the CGI version. Almost. Well, the road is like concrete instead of dirt. Why are we talking about death in a family friendly stream? Why are we talking about death in a family friendly stream? That's just unrealistic. Unrealistic, I say. Okay, so moving on, we go to Hackenbeck. The building is probably temporary, I'm not sure. I'm planning on making a building at Hackenbeck. Probably gonna make a Hackenbeck style building. Alrighty, so here is Hackenbeck Tunnel. This is where Terrence's field is going to be. In case you haven't noticed, Terrence returns in CGI in season 21 of Thomas and Friends. I'm actually hyped for Terrence's return. Here's the Kindly Cottage, as you can see. Self-explanatory. Over here, we got RWS CGI Ffarquhar. So, it's just basically Ffarquhar Station itself in CGI format. Okay, so according to Mauj, Matt Hassett 1994 plans to build his own route, and he's got a picture of the map on Twitter. So can you show me, Mauj? But don't post it in a link, but can you show me where to go? Can you show me where to go? Can you show me somewhere to find it? Well, at least to Matt Hassett's Twitter so I can see what's going on here. Moving on. We go to here's the sheds. Of course, there's the station master's house. And this is where Thomas will crash into the house. Look what you've done to our breakfast! This area is a work in progress. This is meant to be a loop. Okay, so over here is the Quarry Tram Road. Here's the area where Thomas gets stopped by the police. And then the line continues until we reach a note for quarry. Yes, here's a note for quarry. So looks okay. This is a work in progress, as you can see. I really shouldn't get worried about that. Okay, so moving on. We go to Tidmouth Bay. Tidmouth Bay uses Maithwaite Station design, so that's why I use that again. Use Maithwaite's building again. The platform is there too, but I don't mind. So, yeah. Here's Toby's Windmill from Season 7. Well, the episode Toby's Windmill. With the Toby's Windmill. Here's a wall. Here's a bridge. Just a bridge from Toby Had a Little Lamb. And then here's Lower Alsborough. Going up the hill, we revisit the quarry again. And then over here, downhill, we go to Arlesdale End. This is where Toby's shed is. This is where Toby lives. Everybody, this is where Toby lives. Toby the Tram Engine lives at Arlesdale End. I found his place. I found his area. Over here is the waterfall, the bridge, and then up top the waterfall, there's the Toby's Flood Bridge. Okay, so over here it says, I added a funny sign here. Read this. This is based on aftermath of Toby and the flood. Due to the bridge being an attraction to a tram, I have made this bridge more sturdy. Now this bridge is safe to cross as any Branchline engine. Signed, your fattest controller ever, Sir Topham Hatt. So it looks like he has made the bridge more sturdy for Branchline engines. So Thomas, Percy, and even Toby can visit the bridge. Oh my god. What the heck is this? I gotta fix that. That'll never do. I'll fix that. Fix it. Sorry about that, folks. I had to fix something over here. I'll save it real quick. That was an obvious goof. Okay, that was an obvious goof. Okay, either way, the tracks will regroup together, and then we go to another post-windmill, shifted near Ulfstead, from the Season 6 intro. You know the Season 6 intro? The windmill was covered in snow, and the windmill was static. Well, I made it move. Okay, so here is Ulfstead. Yes. This is Ulfstead Station. This is the Mountain Village Station, everybody. This is the Mountain Village Station. Yes, this is the Mountain Village Station. This can also be accessed from the Ulfstead extension that is placed just beyond Ffarquhar over here. You just travel this line and then go through a really long tunnel and then over a wiggly viaduct, and then travel around the line some more, and then you'll go to here, Ulfstead. There was supposed to be something beyond Ulfstead. There's supposed to be something beyond the Mountain Village Station, but has never been explored in Season 3. So I'm going to show you what's beyond the village station. That's right. Chibber Ulf. You know one of the lakes in the 2014... Wait, was that bridge back there next to that station? Oh, you mean this bridge? Yes. This is the wacky... I'm going to call it the Wacky Track Bridge. I'm going to call this one the Wacky Track Bridge. Wooden railway reference. Wacky Track Bridge. It's an S-curve. Moving on. Here's Chibber Ulf Halt. This is the true end of the Ffarquhar Branchline. Also comes with a turntable, so engines can turn around and come back. And it comes with a big lake, as you can see right here. See that I added a big lake? A lake? Oh. A lake? Oh. Okay, so that's the route. Okay, Thomas Santella asks if I'm gonna drive on the route I'm building after I'm done. Oh wait, no. I got confused. Sorry about that. So, yeah. And how I came up with the wacky track bridge, you say? Well, that's a wooden railway item. If you have Thomas wooden railway items, you have a there's a destination called the Wacky Track Bridge. So I named the bridge after that. Or the Wacky Track Bridge. Another thing to note is that Paxton is included into the Wacky Track Bridge. Okay, so, yeah. So this is a pretty good route. So, thank you for watching my tour video of the route. I have been streaming 51 minutes. Well, I've been streaming for almost an hour. Jeez. So, well then. I hope you have a nice day. And I hope you enjoyed the tour of the Island of Sodor route that I made. So, okay, if you had 3 movies of Thomas French, what movies would you have? The new movies? Only 1 movie. Well, what will you pick? I don't understand what you're saying. So I'm going to answer that later. I'm going to answer that next time. So that's all for tonight. Well, not tonight. Well, not tonight because it's still daytime. But that's all for today. What I meant to say. That's all for today. Because, tomorrow I go back to school. How unfortunate. So video production is probably going to be slowed down. So, I guess it's time to say goodbye. Cock-a-doodle-doo!